Hello, it's Yuriko. I'm back again. And just when you thought that I ran out of stuff to talk about, guess what? I didn't. Anyways, I wanted to touch base on a subject that I keep seeing pop up a lot lately. I keep seeing videos shared about it, and some of them are horrendous, and some of them are like, yay! You know, it's about bullying, okay? And now you guys have to sit there and look at me and wonder if I was the person that was being bullied or was I the bully. I'll let you figure that one out here in a minute. But I keep seeing these videos that are popping up on my Facebook feed a lot about how these kids that have cell phones now that are in high school. Hi, are you guys kidding me? That that these bullies are beating up the kids that they're bullying, and then the person that's being bullied turns around and just whips their ass. And in all honesty, when it's caught on film, that makes it even better because it hits YouTube and they're embarrassed and they quit doing their shit. That's the fairy tale side of it, that they quit doing their stuff. In all actuality, that's evidence to what's going on in the whole nine, and they get in trouble big time and all this other stuff. Well, let's talk about my personal experiences, shall we? I was I was a person that was being bullied, and I was bullied a lot. I moved here I'm in Ohio. I moved here to Ohio when I was going into 5th grade, okay? And I moved to a place called Granville, all right? With their school system and their middle school and high school and the whole nine. Well, let's see. The guys didn't like me too much. I mean, the ones that paid attention and thought that, Maxim was the thing. It was their Playboy, I swear to God. And Sports Illustrated and the whole nine. That's, oh, yes, this is how a woman should really look like, scrawny, doesn't look like she eats anything, crap like that. It drove me nuts. But I didn't pay attention to it. All I wanted to do was go to school, get my shit done, get the hell out of there. That was on a daily basis, and then it turned out to be, all right, I'm going to go to school, I'm going to work my ass off. Senior year, I'm going to say adios, bichachos, and that's it. And so far, it's worked out quite well. Because, as you can very well see, see. Don't pay attention to my plunger that's over there. It's just these are bathroom diaries, don't forget that. But don't mean to show you my cleavage here, but I'm a big girl, okay? I'm a big girl. Big girl since high school, all right? And in all honesty, that's what I got picked on for. Oh, I was being compared to this person and this person. Are they bigger than me? Yeah. Well, if you put two of your asses together, maybe, be one smarter mind, then yeah, you are bigger than me. But no, that never happened. I do remember, I think it was freshman or sophomore year. And, I was sitting in the library, and I think it was our English class period. And we were supposed to be doing a report. Okay. And we were in the library like every day. And I was sitting next. There's one table here, and then off to the side, it was like up in front of me, I think it was. A little bit off to the side in front of me. There was these 3 girls sitting there, and I know who you are. I remember who you were, first and last name. I do know if you've been married or not. I remember you guys. Sitting there, I had all my books out and the whole nine, and I had my papers there in front of me, and I was making notes of what page number I should use this for, and the title of the book, and all that stuff, And I was working. Like you were supposed to be doing. But these 3 thought in their head that, oh, it's gossip time. As long as we keep it quiet, we'll be okay. All right. Well, since it was hard to concentrate with these 3 yapping next to me, I ended up hearing the conversation. And I wish every day I didn't. To this day, I wish I had never heard it. I know one of these girls is on my friends list. And I really do wish you would have said something to tell her to shut up and to tell her to stop. That's mean, but you didn't. And I don't hold you accountable for what she said or thought. But I really do wish you would have stood up for me. But, she was comparing herself to other people. Am I fat as this person, or am I fat as this person? You know, oh, no, you're smaller than them. And apparently her weight was the biggest thing, especially in high school. During library time, during a report, her weight was the most important issue. Not her grades, not if she was going to get in trouble, or her weight. And then it gets around to me. And, well, am I as fat as her? And I waited for the answer. And the one that's on my friends list now, I'm not mad at you, all right? I don't hold you accountable for any of this. But why didn't you stand up for me? That's what I want to know. And I hear both of them go, oh, no, she's much bigger than you are. Now, I know in high school I wasn't the best dresser, okay? I wasn't, outgoing and all this other stuff and the whole nine. And I knew I was a big girl, but God damn it. Can you find something else to compare yourself with? You got to sit there and put somebody down, knowing damn well that they can hear you. Don't ever think for 1 minute that somebody is out of your earshot. Don't ever think that. Because what I really wanted to do was run out of there. Now, I mean dead frickin' run out of there. And leave. And I wanted to leave. I wanted to go home. I wanted to go home. And I wanted to just, crawl under the blankets in my bed and just lay there and be left alone for the rest of my life. Guys used to do this to me too, He would sit there and be real degrading about women and then sit there and call me a fucking fat ass. Why don't you go eat something else? There's a middle school, and a bunch of the guys, because I was fat, they started calling me hostess. And you have no clue how bad that hurt. And every time I would take a step, you would hear somebody behind me go boom, 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 real loud. And yeah, it freaking hurt a lot. There was, I'm going to name off first names. I'm not going to name off last names or anything like that. You guys don't need to know. All right. There was an Alex. There was 2 Jeffs. Okay. There was a Scott. A Ben. Jacob. Blake. There's a Blake. Michael. And I never heard so much shit from those guys. And I'm not going to name the girls' names because they're really common, except for one, and she'll know if I'm talking about her or not, so I'm going to leave it there. But, You know, you guys really didn't give a shit. You didn't care. You know, you thought that if you bullied me enough that I would lose weight or something like that. And in all honesty, I just wanted to take one of my dad's guns and blow my head off. Because you made me believe that I wasn't worth it. And you made me believe that I was such a mess, that I wasn't worth anybody's time. I wasn't worth anybody's respect, that's for damn sure. You made me believe that no guy could ever really love me because I'm big. You guys, you know, you made sure you instilled that into my brain. And that you guys made sure that I heard it. You know, you would make fun of me and you would laugh in my face and I would walk away. And I remember hearing one of you guys say, "Oh, she showed up to school again today." Of course I did. Do you think I'm going to let one of you assholes get the best over me? Because as soon as I started thinking that crap, I started thinking, what would my dad do? Because my dad's a real hard ass, okay? A complete hard ass. I already did what my mom said to do, is ignore him. And then I listened to my dad, and he says, you know what? Best way to piss him off is to prove him wrong. So I didn't put that gun barrel in my mouth. I didn't take a handful of pills and die. I came back to school, and I came and got in your face. And guess what? It was worth every penny. Every tear. Every harassing word. Everything. It was worth everything. To see you guys in such turmoil that I was still there. And it was worth it. It was absolutely worth it. Now, please, if you were being bullied and if you know somebody that's being bullied, and you're not the one doing it, but you're seeing it happen, do something. Don't stand there, or don't sit there and try to play mediator and you know, be agreeable with one side and then agreeable with the other side. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't help anybody. It just helps your ass, you know, be neutral, kind of. Stop being neutral. Go help them. Especially when you hear them cry out for help. You hear them crying in the bathroom. And you do nothing. You're as bad as them. You're as bad as the bully. If you were the one being bullied, don't sit there and think that you need to resort to pills or to a gun or to hang yourself or anything like that, okay? I want you here. I want you here. I want you here with me. I want to hear what you've got to say. And if anything that you get out of this is that this stuff happened 15 years ago. More than 15 years ago, right? And almost 20. God, 20 some years ago. And I'm still here. I'm 33 years old. And it's 2015. And I am still here. Even after what they said. Even after being cornered and made fun of, and they got into my face. This wasn't on school grounds. They would find me out somewhere. You know, and The best thing you can do to a bully is to prove them wrong. Don't sit there and change yourself because they said so. No. The only reason you're getting bullied is because you're different. Okay? It's either because, you know, you're mixed heritage, or your hair color is not of the norm, or, you know, you're overweight or you're underweight, because I've seen girls get picked on because they haven't, you know, it's not that they haven't tried to gain weight, so they probably did, but these bigger girls that have a little bit too much self-confidence, you know, there's a happy medium, and they're just over just a little bit, and yell at them to go eat a sandwich. Sound like you're hungry, you know? I mean, yes, I've used that line before, but, you know, I'm not that much of a hard ass of a person. But the best thing you can do to a bully is ignore them and report them. And on top of that, prove them wrong. Sit there and keep telling yourself that you're worth being here. And even when they say that you're not, they don't know you. They don't. They never will. If they keep going on like this, they never will. Because you, the person that's being bullied, can accomplish great things. They might not seem great to everybody else, but as long as they are to you, who cares? Because right now, for the guys that sat there and told me that I wasn't worth it, that I was going to be the last one to get married, I'll probably never get married. I'm an easy lay and the whole nine. I'm married. Okay, I've been dating my husband for 6 years. I've been married for almost 4. All right. Here's another thing. I have 2 children. I own my own house. I own my own car. I pay taxes just like you do. And for the person that you thought wouldn't amount to anything, you are sorely mistaken. Because I will prove you wrong every day of your life. And for the ones that I know that are my friends that are probably going to see this, notice that you're on my friends list for a reason, okay? Some of the people that are on my friends list from the same high school that I went to used to bully me, but have actually been smart enough to see the error in their ways, and that's great, you know. I mean, it's great. And then my 2 best friends in high school, Jessica and Elizabeth. Elizabeth, I'm sorry I don't talk to you as often as I should. I would love to, but you and I are on completely different sides of the planet now. I wouldn't know where to start. And to Jessica, you've always been there for me. And I thank you very much. I thank you very much. I thank you. I thank you to my friends that I have made along the way. Since then, I thank you for being there. I thank you for accepting me as who I am. And thank you very much for letting me be your friend. And thank you very much for being mine, okay? This is why I say to be good to each other, because we're all we've got. I'm serious. You've got to start being good to each other. That'll end all the pain. That'll end all the hurt. That'll help us be more than what we really are. Okay? But if you're bullying, please go find somebody. Go find somebody to help. All right? Don't resort to a gun. Don't resort to violence, because then you're no better than what they are. Okay? Don't think pride gets in the road. Don't think that it's too shameful to go talk to somebody. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because you admitted that you're human. you have feelings and stuff bothers you. And go find somebody to talk to, okay? Whether it be on a hotline, there's a bullying hotline, there's a suicide hotline, okay? Go talk to teachers, a counselor, a police officer. You know, if you've got a friend of the family that used to be a cop, go talk to them. You know, it's retired now. Go talk to them. Go talk to your parents. If you can't talk to them or you don't think you can, go talk to your friends. Go talk to other family members. Go talk somebody. Tell somebody. You've got to tell somebody. Because I want you around. I want you around. Okay? You know what? If you guys are reading this, swap war stories. Come on. Because I've got more under my hat than just the ones I told you. And I've been here for... I've been dealing with it for a while. And... karma definitely came to kick a couple of them in the butt, which I was actually happy for. I mean, you know, inside, you know, my heart, I was doing a little happy jig, but that was about it. My face, I looked at him real stoic, didn't give a shit one way or another. But, yeah, I want you around. Okay? Prove them wrong. The best thing you can do to a bully is prove them wrong. And prove that they're not right. In the head or otherwise. But don't resort to violence. Don't resort to guns. Don't do any of that. If you need to talk to somebody, talk to them. Well, shit, leave me a message on here. I'll talk to you. Okay? All you gotta do is leave me a message. Leave me a message. Comment down below if you want to. You know, or... do something to get my attention. Okay? Alright? So that's why I say, be good to each other. Because we're all we've got. Okay? Alright. Peace out, babies.